No, they're not up top. They're right there in the right above WoW tools. Just
I see them. Yes, very good. Clicky, clicky.
if you want to get your streams, like if you stream something every day and you're part of the guild and you want to get your stream, to announce in one of those channels, basically, you got to tell me the URL. You got to tell me everything beforehand, and I can set it up. I only have 25 spots in one of the bots. The other one, I'm not sure how many spots there are. So first come, first serve.
I like that more of the guildies are coming.
The guitar killer will probably be around in like 2 hours from now. He'll be late.
What happened to him? Is it a concert?
I don't know. He's doing something after work today, so he hasn't been around.
Are those spirit cats you have? Celeste, those are spirit cats?
I don't think he's in here yet.
Hi,
Yeah.
sweetie.
Yeah, he's not in here yet.
I think somebody's had too much caffeine. And it isn't me.
Oh, that never-ending cup of coffee isn't you?
No, Zelastar's the one running up and down the stairs.
That's ADD.
Ah. Gave him caffeine, he'd just fall asleep. Have any of you ever gotten food from Ono, which is Hawaiian like barbecue?
No.
Now what are we gonna watch? Our TV disappeared.
Only has one channel.
I know. But at least it doesn't have any commercials.
True.
Okay, now that's a perfect name for a hunter.
What is it?
Artemis.
I thought my name was the one that was perfect, because Carabito means hunter.
Artemis is god of the hunt.
Yes, I know.
Nice finger puppets, Natiri.
Oh man, my hair's getting long. I'm gonna have to cut it.
Let me put the invite out for Discord. See who actually decides to join us.
That's funny.
Yeah, I would too. My cousin Vinny.
All right, I see Sidria's here.
Yep.
So, is Ardrina still helping his friends?
As far as I know.
Okay, so he's probably not going to be here tonight.
I have no idea. I haven't talked to him. I messaged him earlier today and haven't heard back, but I know he's been busy.
Have they been able to be safe?
I don't know. Last night, he had just told me he was going back east to help some friends fix some cottages that got damaged in a storm last month. And then I haven't heard from him since.
Let's just hope he can swim.
Some places in Forest Hills over here basically had been kind of like wiped out. Complete flood.
The people or the homes?
The homes I'm talking about. They had the water all the way up to like the doorknobs of the doors. So you know that, and that water is nasty water. It's not like it's just lake water. No.
I still get a laugh out of the Weather Channel guy. He was sitting there. As you can see, the water's up to my knees right now. It's super deep and dangerous here. And then you see a kid run past him right behind him, and it's not even at the kid's ankles. The guy was sitting on his knees in the freaking water.
Weathermen are such morons.
Oh, they get paid to be out there on a point where we're not supposed to be out there. So I mean, they're gonna make themselves look more dramatic and everything. Worst are the ones that I've seen. There was a dude in Puerto Rico during the storm, and he basically went all the way out during a freaking kind of like a monsoon, and he had to have a bunch of rescue guys go out and get him because he went all the way out trying to illustrate how deep the water was. So, yeah, not the smartest things to do.
They cause more trouble than they actually prevent whenever they go into those areas because they just distract from what's actually going on.
Exactly.
And if they get in trouble, then it's more manpower that the rescuers have to send to them.
Exactly.
They need to arrest them or ticket them.
Well, they're trying to do
Freedom of the
public
press.
service. They're trying to do a public service, but they have to do it with drama, and that's part of the problem with a lot of these television channels. They're more interested in
Drama.
Ratings.
promoting their ratings, lying, and getting their drama out. Rather than actually telling the truth, because the truth really will not garner you watchers. There were 150,000 deaths in Florida. We're just gonna say it's 80,000 because then there's a controversy going on. That we
And
can
all
be
them old people
wrong.
are safe in those senior condos and living areas.
Yeah. All right, we're at the boss. I expect everybody to be on Discord. So if somebody's not on Discord, we're gonna have to find that out. Also, if you haven't seen the strategy, there are 2 guides in our regular channels that'll explain it. We're trying this strategy tonight for the first time. So it's going to be difficult, but at least everybody will know what it is. Basically, what we want you to do is if you have a circle, we want you to come all the way over here to where the skull is at and drop your circle right on the skull, okay? Don't worry about putting it on somebody else. Don't worry about anything else. You can drop it on each other. You won't take damage. You'll be silenced, but you won't take damage. So you drop your circles and then you run out, okay?
Okay.
The spikes, we want you to drop them where the star is at, right behind the boss. All right? We want
What tells you when you have this going to be the person dropping a spike?
you'll have a debuff on your head.
Okay.
Okay, that shows you that you have the spike. All right? When the spikes are about to explode, or when we want to destroy the spikes, we have to gather up over here where we're standing right now, we have to put up a bubble. Well, probably a little bit closer to them because we want the hunters to burn them down. So we'll have to figure out what's the distance for that, and we want to put up a DK bubble. We want to put DH shadow on the floor. I forget what it's called. We want to use the warrior cry or warrior shout, whatever it's called, and we want to use a healer cooldown at that point. And everybody wants to be in that DK bubble. All right, that will allow us to kill those spikes all at once, and basically live through that, and then focus on the boss again. Okay? Does everybody understand the strat? Darkness, thank you.
Think so.
I forgot to stock flask.
I can't believe you just said that.
Hold on one moment.
Oh, that's right. The cauldron doesn't give you the kind you like.
Just
You know, I
try to
can.
mail it to me. I make them myself. I don't buy them.
Oh, okay. Because I can make a couple of the other ones for you if you want.
Are you on? I'm not on Hyjal.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's not a Hyjal, so basically, you can't hand them anything.
Other than a cauldron.
Well, you know, I always keep a couple cauldrons on me too.
Yeah, you can't pass it to me. I can take out of the cauldron.
Yeah, well, I always drop a cauldron, me or Arduino. I'm just waiting for the okay to drop the cauldron.
I'm just waiting for people to get here. We need a summoning portal for the war. Not for the warlock. I'm sorry, for the monk.
You know, and I was on my priest earlier, and I did my Korthia, and normally when I finished it, I was getting ready for raid, and I forgot. Dang it.
I forgot, did we find out if the cauldrons give you the flask that you needed?
For DPS. Now, some tanks go ahead and use the DPS flask instead of the flask of stamina, but I just, and I know as a DK, I probably could use the other one, but it's like, I try to help the healer in every way I can.
Were you very noisy? Did you piss off the owner of the Discord? Did you leave a raid early in the middle of a fight? Did you pull bosses? Maybe they didn't like the fact that you were teaching them? You know, sometimes people like to do things on their own. Oh.
Nope. They ate all the ice cream. That's it. That's the only reason they would be kicked. Don't eat the ice cream here, or you're going to get kicked.
Yeah.
Just don't poke the bear. You'll get kicked.
Everybody poke the bear. He likes it, especially if you poke him in the butt.
I'm not into that.
Well, with the way that tail's wagging,
I'll stay quiet.
That's why it's wagging.
Jess.
What?
Just remember, I can be really mean.
Yeah, he's a grumpy bear.
When's he not?
When he's asleep.
Yeah, I don't think we have the down group yet.
I'm making it right now. Alright, which healers want to go downstairs?
Me.
Ow. Thea loves going down.
I'm so not saying anything.
That's Squad's room.
Yeah, Squad loves it.
Yeah, I do.
See the enthusiasm in his voice? Althea loves the dispels.
Now, did someone throw up when I said that?
No, that was more of a laugh.
Oh, okay.
I was trying not to spit monster out.
Because everybody knows I don't heal. And I dispel just to watch everybody fly.
Do we know if Julie is going to be available?
Oh, that's right. She's not here yet.
I think she has a problem with Friday. Something. What was it? I think she's normally later on Friday. Zelly said he'd hand out epic band-aids.
Epic band-aids, huh?
Right, Zelda Store?
So, which healer? Do we want to send Squad by himself down there?
It's up to Squad.
You're gonna have, if you go by yourself, you're gonna have at least 7 people.
Well, we already lost somebody.
It's alright, better they leave now than they, cause us issues later on.
He was like, "Can I get a mage port real quick?" And then he took it left.
Yeah. What the hell, buddy?
Alright, grab the Healthstone. It's avoidable, but what you want to do is you want to have a healer down there just in case.
Yeah, we have some people that like to just stand there. I won't mention Zella's name.
Just remember, if anybody dies, they come back to life. So being a little bit safer is actually a better strat than being a dumbass. So yeah, sending 2 healers down there is good.
So who's going down?
No, we'll try it with 1 healer first, and then we'll see what happens.
Not yet,
want me to go
Artemis.
heals?
No. Like I said, we'll try it with 1 healer first and see what happens.
I'm just looking at the quantity of the groups. Do you want me to go heals?
If you want to, I'm not going to say no. Give us an extra cooldown.
Do you want the cauldron now?
Yeah, I'm not going to add anybody else. Everybody grab 1 flask, please. Try not to double dip. We do need a repair bot or a repair arm.
Yeah, because I forgot to repair.
Yeah, same. Do we have a repair arm or a repair bot that can be done?
Yeah.
Already down. It's down. Good. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, to
So
go.
did everybody get at least 1 flask?
Let me do a ready check. Make sure everybody used their flask. Hunka, you gotta use your flask. Shireen, okay, you got yours. Butter, you need to use yours. We need a shout on 3 people. A lot of people still need to eat. There was a feast. I'll put another one down.
Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Neytiri needs a mage table. So, squad, do you want to go downstairs by yourself, or do you want me to send RV with you?
Let me try it solo. If people, like, avoid the avoidable damage, it should be fine.
All right. So if you are in group 5 or 6, basically you are going downstairs. All right. If you don't know what group you're in, that's a problem already. But yeah, if you are in group 5 or 6, you are going downstairs. Does anybody not know who is in group 5 or 6? Do you know if you're going downstairs or not? There are 4 hunters that are going downstairs. Molly, Scrumptious, Artemis, and Zelastor. There are
I'm in group 4.
5 or 6, I said. Sharon and Azula and H-Town, you guys are going downstairs as well. All right? I'm not seeing much response back written. I'm not hearing any responses from people except for like Zelastor. So again, if you get the circle debuff, you put it on the skull. If you get the spikes, you put it behind where the boss is standing right now on the star. You group them up. Don't worry if you're standing on each other when the circles come out. You'll just get silenced, but you want to group them all up. The ads will come out of the circles. So if the circles are all over the place, yeah, it makes the fight a lot harder. Okay? I'm probably gonna have to type that out because I doubt everybody's on Discord. But let's give it a shot. Lightbringer, you still need to eat. Garny Wicks, did you ever get a flask? Garny Wicks, are you on Discord? Alright. That's the first victim.
Are you removing him? What?
Who?
Garny Wicks.
Okay.
Alright, everybody move back all the way past the door. Because we're going to kick him. I'm serious about getting on Discord. I hate when people can't follow simple instructions.
Probably doesn't speak English.
So what?
Well, Ragnaros, QT, all of them, they usually don't speak English. And that's probably why they don't understand or why they're not on Discord.
You can talk to me in Spanish, and I'll type it out to him in Spanish. I know Spanish.
Well, you should probably let them know that.
He's disappeared.
Yeah, he's cursing me out. He said I'm wasting his time. It's clear on the message that I put up there that you have to get on Discord. Whose time is being wasted? He's wasting our time.
Well, don't let him get under your skin.
Oh, he already did. Sorry about that. He already did. All right, let me move on. All right. Let me type out the instructions just in case. Spikes, you will take damage. It'll do a knockback on you, but it's slight. It's not gonna kill you. All right, ready, check to go. Waiting on butter and light. Everybody's ready, starting the pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Remember, give me Mr. X. Soul Fracture, get to the copies. Focus on the copies, burn them down, please. This fight is about ad control, so basically, whenever you have a circle, put it on the skull. Swirl, you put it on the boss. Spikes on the star.
Okay.
Spikes on the star.
Okay.
Always. Swirl, put it on the boss. If you get the circle debuff, put it on the skull, remember. Circle debuffs are out. Put them on the skull. Both of them. Ads came out of the circles. Get out of the ice.
Did you really think you had won?
Get out of the ice. Groups 5 and 6. Get ready to go down. Stay out of the ice.
Beware.
Kill the ads. Circles, get to the skull. Circles, get to the skull. Spike, get to the star. Spike, get to the star.
Back out of the room.
Didn't quite make it.
Gotta make it. This is why we're failing. Gotta do everything you can to get there. Gotta listen to his cues. Kill the ads.
The shadow.
Circles, get to the skull. Circles, get to the skull. But whenever you hear the shadows beckon, that's the circles. Kill the ads. Spike.
Your souls will rot in your...
I'll get you up shortly.
19 seconds. This will get to the circles on the skull, please.
Free!
It's a wipe, sorry.
I tried to taunt before it happened. Sorry. Looks like people are doing better with the with the spikes.
Everybody
Hands
go
are
down.
up.
I want to top.
Go in, everybody. Everybody go in if you're still alive.
Trying.
Circles on the skull again. It's practice at this point.
Do not release.
Hey, Chrisley, good job on that last one.
What, dying?
Oh no, you placed the spike where you were supposed to. I saw you run over there, do that right before he ran over and hit you.
Oh. I was gonna say, man, I know, I die fabulously all the time. It's a talent.
How bad is it downstairs, squad? Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything was fine.
So we lost 2 DPS. Please eat.
We gotta try and be a little more careful with the frozen part of it, and not put it where the ice is coming out.
Yeah.
So I'm hearing to not let it go.
Alright, so the blue swirl that comes out, basically if you're a hunter, if you are a hunter, if you are a paladin, if you are a mage, you can actually go off to the side, bubble, and we don't have to get stuck in the middle there. Alright? If you're in group 5 or 6, you're going to go downstairs. We need warrior shout. Down, that's only you. So, Artemis, so does anybody have any questions about this strat? Anybody have any issues with it? Because this is actually the way that you do it and it works for us. And it works.
Ramses is here.
Okay, get him in. And there are specific cues, okay? So if you don't, if you have your audio on the boss turned down all the way, basically you won't pick up the cue. All right. So you have to listen to the boss. The boss will tell you basically when he's going to do his circles. He will tell you when he's going to do his ice. So if you don't have an indicator from DBM or bigwigs or anything like that, it will. He will say it. You don't have to have all the audio up. You can turn off any music. You can turn off any background sounds. But the humanoid voice is your cue, basically. So you can leave that up and you can listen to it.
So I got a question just so I can understand, because I've only really watched videos on this. So when you say downstairs, because I'm in a downstairs group, like what exactly are you talking? Is that the portal?
That's the portal. Yeah, it's an old terminology that we used to use back when the dragon in that island. I forgot what the island is called. In no, I don't remember the island. It's for a two-phase fight. So rather than saying yeah, basically there's a dragon there that has that same ability. He would have an upstairs and downstairs. That's how we would say it. I'm used to saying it that way. That's why I say it.
No, I'm just making sure that I'm not physically running downstairs while everyone's
No. Just go into the portal, click the button, you're done.
No problem. Then I did it right. All right.
Alright, so did we get Ramses here? Toss him a flask if you have an extra one. I have one. Oh, you have one? Okay. So Ramses, just to clarify, we're going to put the circles. You see the skull that we have right here, right next to the raid? If you get the circle debuff, you want to run to here. And you want to drop it on each other. You don't worry about silencing each other. Just drop them all grouped up on one. All right, you won't hurt anybody else with that circle. It'll just silence. So you want to drop them right on the skull. The spike, you want to drop it on the opposite side, right behind where KT is at right now. Okay? There's a star over there. You want to do the same thing with the spikes. You want to drop them all together. Okay? Cool. Any questions from anybody regarding this? Blue swirl, if you have the ability to absorb the damage yourself, mage abilities, hunter abilities, anything that helps you absorb it by yourself, use it. Otherwise, stack on the tank. All right? This is everyone, not just one person. Okay?
No, it's mine.
Alright. Starting the pull. Mr. X on the tank.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You've meddled with my affairs for the last time!
Fracture on me. Copies, kill the copies. Circles on the skull.
Move that to the star.
Sorry. It's too busy healing.
I didn't know that was you. Sorry for yelling at you.
No, I dropped the ball on that one. And Butter gave me such praise last time.
Kill the copies. Whenever you hear him say freeze and shatter, that's normally when you put the spikes on the star. Soul fracture on me. Burn the copies. Circles. Get them to the right spot. Get out of the ice. Everybody has to get out of the ice, or you die. Stand in a spot where there is no ice, please.
I was jumping there and get my button.
You said you were jump scared?
No, I was jumping to get to the spot to click my button. And he must have blew up the ice before he did that.
Rezzing you. Go downstairs quick. Are you guys good downstairs?
Yep.
Put down the circles on the skull. Hurry, quick. Gotta be quicker than that. Ice to the star. Ice to the star. Ice to the star. Breaking one ice right here. Fracture on me. Taunt. Kill the cop. Kill the skellies. Circles to the skull. Circles to the skull. Good job. Kill the copies. Get out of the ice. Have another res for another 6 seconds. Can you self-res?
No.
I'll get him up.
Soul fracture on me, taunt. Circles to the skull. Circles to the skull. Quick. Ice to the star, please. Alright. Kill the ads first, then we'll have to kill the spikes.
You expect to kill me? I...
Spikes are gone, we're good. Kill the caster. Get the circles to the skull, quick.
What do we do with the spikes?
Nothing right now. We gotta kill these ads. Soul fracture taunt. Kill the ads. We got 3 spikes there, and we got lots of ads. So 1 spike is coming down.
Rallying cry. Oh fuck.
Oh, we're fucked. Yeah. So again, we need to do a control burn on the spikes. We can't just ignore them.
Release, yes or no?
Sounds like you're going to have fun.
Yeah, it looks like we have to release. I don't see people resing.
Cresley's got me. Thank you, squad.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Repair at the bottom of the stairs.
So we got 5 people going downstairs now. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but it should be. If it's not, I'll put another hunter down there. Repair arm is in the back. I'll put a moon on it so that you guys can use it. Remember, you cannot sell to a repair arm, so don't try. Put on your oils if you haven't put on your oils. fort, and we need mage buff. Squad, you need to eat. Starting the pull. Mr. X, please.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You've meddled with my affairs for the last time!
Fracture on me. Don't. Circles, put it on the skull. Spike is going.
Of the frozen waste, arise!
Alright, fracture on me soon. Fracture. Circles. Spike on the star. Get out of the ice, get out of the ice. No excuses now. Lots of space available.
Ranged, stay in the healing ring.
We're good. Get out of those green spots. Very good. I wait for the circles. It will be happening soon.
Skull fracture.
20. Circles, get to the skull. Stack them together, don't be afraid. I see you guys not being afraid of stacking those. Don't be afraid.
Got the Olympics on the mind too much.
2 spikes are up. Soul fracture.
Only I.
Kill the ads. Remember, this is ad control. You guys just can't ignore the ads. Alright? Circles to the skull. Circles to the skull.
Only.
Why did you jump to the side?
I think he was knocked back. Bring him to a clear place. Get out of the ice. If you see any ads up, basically kill the ads first. Don't worry about the boss.
Up top back.
Nothing back. But you got it though. Circles. Spikes. Spikes. You guys are not following instructions. You're putting the spikes all over the fucking place. Look at that. Perfect triangle.
I'm sorry, that must have been me on the one on the right.
Get in the middle of the spikes.
You lack the power to bet.
We're gonna need to use a bubble or something for the last one.
Where'd my mouse go?
Kill the casters, please. Casters are down. Good job. Boss is on me. Butter, are you okay? Need to taunt. Kill the copies. Circles, get to the skull. Good job. If you have the debuff on you,
Carabino, you got the eyes.
Oh, I put it where I had been standing, not where I ran.
you gotta run faster. Kill the ads. Stack up with that blue swirl. The ads, be careful. There's a lot of damage. We're gonna need a big cooldown.
Run away, little girl.
Oh, what?
This is a wipe.
I got him up.
This is a wipe.
Why is it difficult to stand in the green healing ring? I don't understand. There's always like 4 range that are always outside of it. Make it easier for everybody. Get in it, please.
I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button. So the downstairs portion is perfect. You guys are doing great. All right. The biggest issue is people with the spikes and people with the circles. You guys got to make sure that you're putting those circles right on top of each other. There's going to be a point where he's going to actually call up undead, and we have to be ready for that. So there has to be a cooldown, a healer cooldown, just for that. All right? Thank you for the res.
You're welcome.
You're falling asleep, okay? All right. Have a nice night. Thank you very much for sticking around, dude. I'm gonna lose a hunter in there, so I'm gonna probably drop another hunter in there. Who wants to go in there? No, she hasn't been going down. I'll send her down. Jess, can you handle going down in there?
Huh?
Can you handle going down into the thing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We'll call it Abyss for lack of a better term.
All right, please eat. Check your oils. We have one less person, so now our DPS is a little bit less. But
Can
we
I
have
get
like-
a real? Can I go bio real quick?
Yeah, if you guys need a bio, we can do that.
No, you
Sorry.
gotta hold it another hour.
I've been holding it.
No, he's gonna throw up a timer on.
Stretch out. Have a drink. Make sure that you're feeling okay. Don't slap your kids. And, you know. Ask in guild if anybody else wants to come along. Be right back.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We have a bunch of people not ready still.
Hey, Green, where do you got that raid spam thing at?
What do you mean?
For, looking for more Sanctum, yada yada.
Oh, I didn't save it this time. I'll put it in the Discord in a second.
You wanted 210, right?
Yeah, 210 minimum. Because it's a higher budget.
Okay, I'm back.
But he's 206.
Does he have?
Well, he's in our guild.
Does he have Discord? If he has Discord,
Yeah,
the answer is yes.
he
He can
does.
join us.
He's in the middle of time walking. He wants to come after he's done with time walking.
Yeah, by the time he's done with those 3, we're gonna be like done.
Well, I don't know if he's doing all of them.
Oh no,
Did he
he
say-
says he's got 3 left.
Oh, okay.
Well, if
Yeah,
we're
never
done,
mind.
we're done. If not, then he can join.
Yep. All right, ready, check to go.
Oh yeah, you should ask him his eye level.
I already did. He's 208 or 206. And I just told him he has Discord, but I said we'll be done. We end at 9.
We technically have 2 hours left.
Yeah. But he wants to do 3 time walking before.
Then he really doesn't want to come to raid. He's not interested in doing that. All right, starting pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You've meddled with my affairs for the last time!
Fracture on me, taunt. Circles, get to the edges, to the skull. Get to the star. Perfect. You see, that's what we want.
That's so pretty.
Get inside the healing circle. Why is that so hard?
Fracture.
Kill the
Frozen waste.
And 2 people
Kill
still
the
not Zealous, Molly.
And this is how people get muted.
Soul Fracture on me, Taunt. Circles, get to the skull.
You will. The freezing.
Get out of the ice. Get out of the ice, everybody. Get out of the ice. Ice will kill you if you stand in it, so get out of it. Very good, nice and clean. Range, get on the caster that's far away. Switch back to these guys. Alright, wait for the circles. The circles are going to happen soon. Soul Fractures. Circles. Get to the skull. Everybody that has the circle. Or as close to it as you can. The ads are up. Kill the ads. No, there are ads that are up. The skellies. That's why we put those circles there together. So that you guys have a single point where you can do damage to them. Copies are up. Kill the copies, please. Spikes are gonna go soon, so stack together for the spikes to explode. Stack together. Stack together. Kill the ads. Kill the copies. Taking him out of the ice. Out of the ice. Get out of the ice. Bring him back to the center. Soul Fracture on me, Taunt.
No,
Well, the copies, circles, get to the skull, please. Hurry, hurry. If you have the debuff, get to the star, please. Alright, we want to stack together and burn down the spikes. Ads first, ads first. Ads first, kill the ads. spike is gonna go. Alright. Kill the ads. Good. Taunt the boss. Kill the copies. Focus to the skull. Slow down DPS on the boss. Kill the copies. Right, you gotta kill those copies as quick as you can.
Just missed. Sorry.
Kill those ads. Kill casters, kill the ranged one that's far away over there. Carabito, I'm gonna res you since we have 2 reses available. Take it. Just don't die. Get out of everything. Boss is up. Kill the ads.
Got nuked down below before I can get up top.
The copies, I'm picking up Zell. Again, the spikes, wrong places. Come on, guys. Soul Fracture on me. Ads are coming up. Big cooldowns here. We need big cooldowns. We're dead.
Raid buffs like Rallying Cry.
When you see all those ads and when you see the spikes, basically that's the indicator that you need to put up Rallying Cry. That's the indicator that you have to put up a bubble. That's the indicator that you have to put that darkness on the ground so that we take less damage. I cannot call that out. I'm just going to say big cooldowns. And that's basically what it means. Alright? Please do your best to try and stack those spikes. Anka, you mean you finished, or you mean you did do the darkness? Let me see if there's an... We're losing another 100. So, like Lightbringer said, Go into your DBM, go to Kel'Thuzad, look for Glacial Spike, I believe it is.
Yeah.
Change the audio to Runaway Little Girl or something like that.
Is that Glacier Wrath?
Alright, so change Glacial Wrath. If you go to personal announces, change Glacial Wrath to SA4, which is the Runaway Little Girl sound. What's the circle? So change the circle to I don't know, SA3, so that you hear a horn.
Which one is that? The circle?
Which is the Oblivion's Echo. Normally with the circle you can see it and it's pretty clear. Alright, so Neytiri, go back to DPS.
Relentless Haunt, I think, is the skeletons that focus on your copies or whatever.
Yeah. So I'm going to have Neytiri go back to DPS. And I'm going to send him downstairs with squad.
You have to kite whatever ad is stalking you.
Well, what I'd rather see you do if you have an ad on you, try to keep them in the same spot. So CC them first, and then we burn them down. So
yeah, if we have enough slows over here on their spawn location, from the video it looks like they're just cleave AoEing this area whenever the skellies spawn. So everybody with a slow or a tar trap, really, or whatever your class ability is to AoE slow or stuns, yeah, anything that keeps them from moving at all or very fast, everybody just move to cleave the skeletons down all the way, and then we move to other objectives.
yeah, remember the spikes. We want to burn them down, but we want to have a controlled burn. So in other words, we want to put down the cooldowns first, the bubble, the darkness, rallying cry. We want to have those three up. We want to use a healer cooldown, and then burn them down. Or in the process of that, as it's going to explode, we want to have all those down. Those have longer cooldowns, But in the end, they'll be back up before the next set of spikes.
I think in our later phases, the skeletons there's so many, and they're actually making it to the group, which is causing like ripple damage. And then the spikes start exploding if we don't already explode the spikes. So that's just wiping the group.
Well, the thing is with the ads, they also just do physical damage. So if we're inside that bubble, DK bubble, that's less damage that we're taking. So we should be able to handle that as long as we time it properly. All right, ready, check to go. Take your second flask if you have a second flask.
Shit, I forgot to eat.
I'll drop down a feast for the people that missed out the food. Orbito, you have another flask? There is a repair bot in back and also a repair arm. Use them. A lot of you are below 90%. Ramses, it says you're at 78. Skarsgård says you're at 79.
I just repaired.
Okay, great. Right. I'm going to move the groups because before we had a bigger raid, so now I'm just going to move them up to groups 3 and 4. So if you're in groups 3 and 4, you're basically going downstairs. I don't know how that's going to affect you, Neytiri, because there's a lot of movement, but
yeah, no problem. I'm good with movement.
You should be, right? Because you have that spell that you can use. Alright, starting the pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You've meddled with my affairs for the last time!
No fracture on me, Taunt. Circle, get to the skull, please. Spike to the star. Ignore the spike. Focus on the boss. And the ads. Kill the copies.
Frozen waste.
So whenever he says servants of the frozen waste, that's when he picks up the skellies that just had died. You see that there's one in the back over here. That spike is about to go stand in the healing circle. Soul fracture on me. Circles to the skull. Spike, get to the star. Just not spike, okay. Get out of the ice. Get out of the ice. The dead. Back to the center. Glacial Wrath soon. Okay, nothing. Okay, we're good. Kill the copies. Kill the copies. Get your copy. Beware. It's nice. They grouped them up nice this time, so burn them down as best you can. Let's pick up butter. What killed you, Ramses?
I don't know. I was standing in the healing circle. Let me look. Abomination hit me with a melee strike for 15k.
Because the tank.
Circles. Get to the skull. Kill the copies. Take the spike to the star. Quickly. Alright, kind of fucked up on that one. Soul fracture on me. Taunt when you can. Got a spike that's about to explode. Butter, you didn't have aggro. It came straight to me and hit me in the head.
So, in other words, you weren't injured.
Okay, I'm rezzed and I'm hostile, so kill me or something.
Yeah, no, this is a wipe. There's no reses available.
Run out.
We did really good on the first part of that.
Sorry about the miss.
Do not release.
Again, the spikes are important. So if you haven't made the changes to what we said earlier on DBM, now is the time to make those changes. And if you don't have DBM, if you have big wigs, then you got to make the same changes on that. All right? There's no excuse to leave a spike in the middle of the room. You have to stop your DPS and start running. You don't have a speed buff ability, and there's one in your talent list, then make sure that you select that. I said, those that did the star in the circle originally, yeah, you guys did great. Please eat. Check your oils. Mine just went away. If you have the stamina buff to your chest piece, please put it on. If we get by this boss, we'll be killing Sylvanas next. Wouldn't that be nice to be at the end of normal and we can move on to heroic?
For me to fall off on
And
the
do
bridge.
this all over again.
I hope Jess gets the bow. She deserves it.
Why, for falling off of things?
No, Jess is the best hunter I know.
She doesn't seem to die as much as the other hunters.
Exactly. And she doesn't disengage all the cliffs.
You have not seen me yet. I do that.
Shh, Jess, you deserve the bow. Shush. The best hunter.
The most alive hunter.
Yes.
Crazy. You're making me laugh too much now. All I can say is that Zealous right now he wants to throw something at
Can
the
you give me a
screen.
minute to patch my back?
Go ahead. I'm gonna get the bow. Then, yeah, I'm gonna DE it. I'm gonna do Master Looter on it.
I only said Carabito because he shows up very late.
Alright, so I'm gonna do ready check. Carabito, you back? Why, don't you have it already? If it's actually better than the bow that you have, you won't be able to do an open roll.
Oh. Yeah, I'll be able to do an open roll. It's 233 and I've got 239.
Ah, okay.
And because it's got an extra ability on it, I don't think it'd be fair to not do that, honestly. That'd perk up any hunter's DPS, I think.
Waiting on squad and Carabito.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Squad,
Feeling
you
okay, Carabito?
Yep, all set.
Alright, starting the pool.
I'm reasonable.
3, 2, 1.
You've meddled with my affairs for the last time!
Soul Fracture on me. Circles to the skull. Spike is right next to him. Burn down the spike, get in this healing circle. Range, burn down the ad, and that's far away from him. Ads are coming back up. Kill the copies. CC the skellies, kill the copies. Copies take priority over the skellies. Get in the healing circle, fracture on me. Circles get to the
Oh, I
skull.
ran the wrong direction. Sorry.
Skelly is up. Get out of the ice. Get out of the ice. That's your priority right now. Alright, push him over. Focus on the casters. We're going to take the A-bombs to the closer caster. The other one, you basically have to burn it down. Burn down the X, please, if you're ranged. And let's stay with the tanks.
Soul fracture.
Circles to the skull. But you can stack them on top of each other, no problem. Very good. Taking that to the spike to the star. Very good. 2 people did it. Alright, stack up in the healing circle. Stack up in the healing circle. Soul fracture on me, taunt the boss.
Can you feel that chill?
Butter, you left one of your copies over there. Or it looked like you left one of your copies. I don't know. He died?
No, he's alive.
Weird. How was that? People stacking up? Was that good? Circles get to the skull. Hurry up.
Only
Get out of the ice. We have Skelly's up. Just do your best to hold him down over there. Push him back into the skull if you can. Soul fracture on me, taunt. Up Ramses. We have 2 reses available. Alright, spikes are in the wrong spots.
Soul fractured.
Stack and kill the ads as they come up. Stack and kill the ads as they come up. We need bubble if possible.
Alright.
Soul fracture on me. Circles get to the skull.
I'm out. I'm out. My cat just shut me down.
Alright, it's been pushed over. Get out of the ice, get out of the ice. Everybody out of the ice. A-bombs. focus on the banshees. Burn those down first. Are you back on, Butter?
Yes.
Circle down. Lost 1 DPS. Gonna res that DPS.
Soul fracture.
Circles, get to the skull. Get ready for the ads and for the spikes. Glacial Wrath right now. Get to the star. Get to the star, quick. Quick. There's always one person. I mean, I've been saying it over and over and over. It's not something that Soul Fracture on me.
Right, I was getting tunnel vision on killing ads. The skeletons just came up, but I claimed that.
Ads coming up now. Ads coming up now.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Get into the bubble, everybody. Everybody in the bubble. Everybody in the bubble. Forget about the ads. Get in the bubble. Okay, good. Circles, get to the skull, quick.
Can you feel that chill in your bones? Beware.
The ice. Pick yourself up. If you're low, use a cooldown. Don't let the healers struggle too much. Right, back to the center. We're doing really good. Keep it up. Soul Fracture on me, taunt.
No,
Circles, get to the skull. Right after you get to the skull, get to the ads. Kill the ads.
Glacial Wrath on star.
Glacial Wrath, get to the star. Alright, we're gonna need the bubble again. It's after the ads. After the ads. So after we kill the ads, how many minutes until you get your bubble?
26 seconds.
A frozen waste.
You're gonna need a cooldown. Stack, stack, stack. Gonna need a big cooldown here. We're gonna get an explosion. We're gonna get ads. Kill the skull. Kill the skull. Alright, wipe it.
Don't take that.
Yeah,
You can res a healer.
We got further this time. However, again, spikes are not stacking properly.
Sorry to build up on us.
Spikes are not stacking properly, so it makes it a little bit harder for us.
Don't release.
Yeah, I should be able to res a healer. So, since if the spikes don't stack properly, if people don't stack in the healing circles, it makes it harder. So make sure that whenever you think that the ads are going to come out, you try to stack in the healing circle. Range, I know that you love being far away from your target. Casters, I know that as well, because you're afraid that your DPS is so high that you're going to pull aggro. just you got to remember that when he's going to do his explosions with those spikes, when he's going to do the ads coming out, you have to get near the boss. You have to get near the healing circle. Lightbringer is always saying it, and the reason why he's always saying it is he realizes that that's the only way that you guys are going to all stay alive. So he's not making a mistake. He's doing a good judgment call there. So don't get angry at him. Don't get angry over what I'm saying. Just get into the circles, and you should be a little bit safer. All right? And again, there are different parts of this fight. Okay? If you're ranged and you know that it takes you a longer time to get to the spike area, try to position your body ahead of schedule.
Well, this last one was a little hard because I got both the silencing one, and then right after I got out of that, I got the spike, so I had to run all the way across.
Well, that happens. It's RNG.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So that one I couldn't really do.
Yeah, you can't really do anything about it. You realize that, that's fine. At least you know what's happening, right?
Yeah.
And you're explaining it, and you can say, hey, look, it's not just that I'm focusing on the boss. This also happened to me. So at least you have an excuse. You have a real meaningful excuse. It wasn't just, my dog was licking my ankle and, it distracted me, Not trying to say anything to the dog owners or cat owners or anything like that, just pointing that out.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Okay, so we
the
killed the
cat
ads.
jumped on my laptop twice in a row, and the second time he did a backflip. And I don't think
Dixon, let's move on. Let me hear what Jess was trying to say about the question.
Okay, the ads that we kill, right?
Yes.
They stay in that same spot where we kill them, and then they get red.
No, you see,
right there.
Here's the problem. By the time that we kill them, they're basically over here. You get it?
Yeah.
So as more of them come out, yeah, they'll be here in the beginning, the new ones that come out, but the old ones that he reses will be further up. So that's why we want you to put down slows, traps, and anything you can right here. So for like the warlock, I don't know if they have that fury thing that that can stun them, but I don't even know if the stuns work, honestly. But anything that can slow them down, keep them in this position, stuns work.
I saw someone knocking them back too.
Yeah, and any knockbacks that you can do, perfect, yes. Any knockbacks that you can do and put them back to where the skull is at would be great, because when they die and they're on the skull, that means that we don't have to worry about them being spread out all across. And that means that we have more time to actually wait for the spikes to blow up, burning down the spikes, so that we can kill them. All right? So it's basically what you're trying to do is group the ads up as tight as possible so that you can cleave them down and burn them down. And then keep them in that spot so that they don't spread out across the whole map. All right?
Okay, because I think they spawned right underneath his ass, and I was frozen to the ground. And since I can't move, I blew up. Is it a possible way, if we see a cluster underneath the boss, can we shift over so that won't happen?
What do you mean?
I think that killed a lot of us.
The ice thing that happens with the swirl?
You know the spikes that come out and freeze your ass in one spot?
Yeah, that's the swirl. That's the blue swirl that comes out. That basically, if you have low health, don't get into it. If you're a hunter and you get the debuff yourself, you use turtle.
Well, I know that. It's like if we notice that there's a pile of bones right there that he's gonna res, can we just kind of try to shift over some so we don't get frozen right as they pop up and die?
We can move him wherever you want. We can actually move him to the left or the right. So I mean, if that's what you're concerned about, yeah, we'll try. Every time that happens, we'll try and move him to the left or right. Are you cool with that, Butter?
I mean, only if there's a big pile of bones there.
You know that they have that ability that has the swirl that basically they have to get underneath the boss and share it with the tanks, right?
Yes.
Okay. So she's saying that a lot of times what happens is that ability happens, and we're also there's also bones of skeletons underneath us. So as soon as that happens, then the skellies pop up, and when the skellies pop up, that kills everybody. So what she's suggesting is that we move the boss over whenever we see that to a spot
in the back corner over there, or on the other side, one side or the other could be.
I mean, we could move him all the way to the skull, but then we'd be fucked because the skellies would be coming out of right underneath us too. So I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were talking about with the frozen waste and the way the scullies are coming out about the same time. If we move the boss over there into the corner for the frozen, right? Anyways,
right in the beginning,
all of that is all about the same time. It's all procking at the same time.
That's what. Tell your cat to stop jerking off in the background.
Oh, that's my wife packing her cigarettes. Her son came over to introduce us to his fiance.
Well, congratulations. Let's get back to Guitar needs a flask. If any, I'm sorry, food, and he needs a arcane buff. We need a smart warrior.
Stack in the green circle this time, everybody.
Alright, put down a feast for anybody that needs. I can't do it directly, but if you go into Neytiri, if you go into /officer on Hyjal, it's in there. Let me know if you get it. Alright, starting the poll.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You've meddled with my affairs for the last time!
Circle to the skull. Remember to kill the ads. Just don't focus on the boss. Star, Carabido, Star. You just stood there all that time.
I didn't realize it. I didn't get the sound from DVM.
Okay. Let me go get my last copy.
Soul Fracture.
Stack up. Stack up. Stack up. Stack up in the healing circle, please. We got 2 people down. Wipe it. Wipe it. Run into the ice.
The shadows beckon!
Soul Fracture on me. Release. I don't think we have res available. Run back.
So it's only happened like 2 or 3 times now, but every time I get the swirly thing on me that we have to stack for,
Yeah.
it kills me. So I
So
have to
you have-
live through that, and I used my shield too. So I don't know what to tell you.
You used ice block.
I didn't use ice block. I used my shield. I can use ice block next time.
Yeah, you can ice block outside the group and just do that.
Take it
You'll
myself.
live.
And we don't have to deal with it at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing with bubble. If you get the swirly and you're a hunter, you use your bubble. If you get in your paladin, you use your bubble. Simple as that. I don't know if priests can do anything about it. I think you guys will just die. And warriors, I don't think you guys can do anything about it either. A DK might have the ability to deal with it. They probably could do, what is that thing that the bones, or what are they called? Bone shield? They have another one, I forget what it's called.
Icebound Fortitude.
Yeah. They basically probably do that. But the tanks don't get it, so. Please eat. Again, DBM will give you 2 alerts if you set it up properly. It'll give you Runaway Little Girl for the spikes, and it'll give you a horn for the circle. So if you're not hearing those things, then you have to double check your DBM, make sure that you made the changes properly. And everybody has the most current version except Squad and Ateri, and they're only 1 point off. So it's not like they're like 2 or 3 versions behind. We have the DPS for this. We've been bringing him back up almost perfectly every time. People are not dying because of DPS, not enough DPS on him. It is a matter of just following the mechanics, dropping things where you have to, and staying out of shit. All right? So please be careful. Ready, check to go. Good luck. I believe you guys will get it done. Oh, if you have one of those augment runes, please use it. Starting the pull. Oh, wait. Presley, waiting on her. Alright, we're all set. If you're feeling ill, please let me know. Don't stick around if you're feeling ill.
2.
I know some of you get headaches and get stressed. Taunt.
No, the abyss!
Kill the ad, circle to the spell, please. Spike to the star. Close enough. move the star a little bit closer. Maybe that'll help us.
Soul fracture.
Can you feel that?
Twirl is up. Stack. Spike is gonna go. Get into the healing circle if you can. Adds up. Very good. Nice. I love that. Good knockback. Oh, or whatever the fuck it was. Soul fracture on me. Taunt. Circle. Get to the edge.
Feel that chill in your bones?
Get out of the ice, please. Everybody. Everybody out of the ice. Try to follow the tanks. Don't be by yourself. Push him over. Back to the center.
Guitar up or down?
Go down, go down. So the caster on the side range. Very good. Bring them into the circle, please. Get out of that green. Soul fracture, taunting. Circles get to the skull. Very good. Kill the copies. Ads are up. Kill the copies. Control the skellies. Keep them in that area. Soul fracture on me, taunt.
Can you feel that chill?
Spikes are gonna go. Use a cooldown. Push those ads back into the skull if you can. Spike is gonna go. Very good. Circles, put them right on the skull. Kill the copies. Focus on the copies. Burn them down, please.
Beware.
Moving the boss to the side. Get those skellies away from where we're at. Don't kill them over here. Let them move, but push them back if you can. Push them back to the skull. Okay. Soul fracture on me.
No, the abyss.
Kill the copies, please. Spikes get to the star.
Ramsey.
Shit, I didn't see that was on me.
Knock those skellies back into the skull if you can.
Huh?
Got him. We're gonna have one spike that's gonna blow up. We need a cooldown and a right here. Kill the copies, please. Go get your copies. Don't worry about the boss. Spikes are going down. We need darkness and a big cooldown. Very good. Soul fracture on me.
No!
Circles, get to the skull.
I forgot to pick my last fragment.
Oh, we're doing so well too.
We have 2 reses.
Alright, so this is
I
a
didn't
wipe.
see it there.
The power to...
I thought I grabbed it.
It's wipe. It's wipe. Wipe it up.
Well, you can res a healer then.
Yeah, I will. Wipe it up. Just run into the ice. If you're downstairs, run off the edge. We're getting better, right? Remember, when I say take the spikes to the star, I really mean take the spikes to the star. Just drop it right there on top of the star. Alright? Don't go next to the wall. Don't go any further than the star. Alright? I moved it a lot closer to where the boss is at to make it easier for everybody to reach it. You guys had very, very nice ad control with the skellies. So thank you very much for that. Again, knockbacks, if you have the ability to do a knockback on those guys, awesome. If you have the ability to pull them back to a spot, awesome. Do that. There is a repair arm down by the moon. Please use it. Please eat. Yeah. If you're a hunter, you can put down your tar trap here. You can put down ice traps a little bit further up. You know, the idea is that you want to slow them down. I'm not sure what Ramses can do. Ramses, can you do like a Frost Nova and slow them down, or
everything I do slows them.
Okay.
But I can. If I get close enough, I can Nova. But I'm putting a blizzard on them, and I'm throwing a orb at them. All my spells will slow them somewhat.
Awesome. If you're a warlock, do you have any slows or anything like that you can toss?
The only thing we have is the stun, and that's like a minute cooldown.
What about the curses of weakness and anything like that? Does that slow them down?
It's just it slows the attack. It doesn't slow them.
That's good. I mean, they're not really priority targets, so any curses that you can drop on them to slow down their attacks will help other people because they're not doing as much damage. So, you know, if you can't kill them because they're not really in your reach as
curse of exhaustion.
Are you putting another cauldron down? I think we've got about 10 or 13 minutes left.
What does exhaustion do?
It slows them down.
Okay, so that's good. If you have pets, put the pets on the skellies and then focus on something else if you want to. Anything that you can do to slow them down is awesome. Remember, every hunter now that has a pet basically has the ability to stun. Okay? It's now part of your pet abilities, no matter what spec you're in. So use that. If you have, what's the arrow that you can toss out that also pulls them back?
That's binding shot. That's a talent.
That's a talent.
Yeah.
So
Beastmaster's back.
So Carabito, I know that you're Beastmaster. Do you have binding shot?
Yeah.
So drop binding shot right on the skull, and that should help. The scar, if you're Beastmaster, same thing.
I'm not spec into binding shot, but if somebody has one of those stands, I can spec into it.
All right.
Can you come back? Yeah, there it is, right there.
Appreciate it.
I'd have put one up, but somebody beat me to it.
Oh, because I needed to switch to biting shot.
Druids, if you have Mass Entangle, I don't know if it works, but you can try that. Cyclone, if you have it, might work for a bit, but you can't really do damage to them when they're cycloned or things like banished. You wouldn't be able to do damage to them, so that they're not really that useful. Again, I'm dropping a lot of stuff on your plate, and I know that it's a lot of stuff, but the reason why I'm doing this is because all of these little gimmicks, all of these little things improve your gameplay on this fight. So don't take it personal. Don't think that I'm saying something negative to you. Take it as me trying to reach for any little thing that can help us, okay? Let me eat. Sidri, you need a flask. Hunker,
You guys got another cauldron?
We have an hour left. If anyone has a cauldron and they want to drop it, please feel free. I have 9 minutes left on mine, so it's probably going to wait 9.
How many people are without flasks?
Hey, Sidri, I threw a closet down over here by the codex for you.
For what? I didn't hear.
So in the absence of anything, if you've got flasks of your own, take them.
Leslie, you alright? Alright, everybody's ready? Starting the poll.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You've meddled with my affairs for the last time!
Low fracture on me. Put down your traps already. Start putting them down. Good job on the spike. Kill the copies. Make sure all the copies are dead. Soul fracture on me. Copies are up. Ads are coming up. Back to the center. Very good. Alright. We're getting through that phase really nicely. Alright? People are not messing up with the circle or the spike. Watch your health. Don't let yourself die. Kill the copies. Circles to the skull. Circles to the skull. Again.
I'm sorry. I ran the wrong way.
Ice to the star. Ice to the star. Ice to the star. Ice to the star. Glacial Wrath is the ice. Soul Fracture on me. Ads are coming up. CC them, push them back. Kill the copies. I can't get my copies. Alright, I'm set. Circles to the skull. Okay, I don't know why people keep on moving to the side when there's somebody else with a circle. You won't take damage. Just stack them right on top of each other. You'll be silenced, you'll hear a horn, but that's okay. Get your copies, Butter. Spike soon, spike soon. Kill the copies, circles to the skull, spikes to the star. Spikes to the star, quick. Good job. No, not a good job. Whoever dropped that in the middle fucked up.
Can you feel that chill in your bones?
Stack up, stack up. Stack up. We need healing cooldowns because we have spikes. 2 spikes. We're gonna need a bubble.
Run away!
We're good, we're good. Pull the ads.
The shadows beckon.
Circles on the skull, please. Get to the side, get out of the ice. Get out of the ice. Get out of the ice. Kill the ads that are coming up behind you.
You expect.
Don't grab aggro on the gargoyle. Beware. Okay, I got him. Zelostor, you died early or what?
Alright.
I got rooted inside the ice and I couldn't disengage out of it, so I
All right,
died.
I got you. Go inside. Go quick. Help him out. Watch your health. Watch your health, Azuli. Oh, we're dead.
Ow!
Whoa.
So if we lose Zealostor downstairs, or if we lose anybody and somebody doesn't go downstairs, basically we don't get him done. So as soon as you see anybody from 3 or 4 dying, we need to pick them up, especially right in that phase, right? We're getting better with the spikes. There's a couple of people that are, not doing what they have to do. You guys really need to move the spikes to the star. You gotta stop healing, you gotta stop DPSing, you gotta stop doing whatever you're doing and move the spike to the star. Alright?
We're losing healers.
Healer.
At least Cressley. I don't know about Squad.
Squad, you still coming? You still there? Can you still make it?
I can do like 1 or 2.
Alright. I guess I'll have Nectiri go back to heals. Well, probably not, because were we okay on healing upstairs?
It was okay.
Okay.
I guess Zello really won't get any heals from Cressley.
Alright. Repair in the back, please. Use the repair bot. It's right next to the moon. You can, remember, if you're a guildie, you can use the guild funds for that. So don't be afraid of repairing. Especially if you have mercenary rank or raider rank. You should have enough gold for it. If you don't have that rank and you are a raider, and if you've been coming every time, you gotta let me know. Because I don't always remember, okay? And I'll raise you up.
Hallelujah! I've been raised.
Hunker, you've been coming multiple times, so yes, I'll raise you up. Oh, shoot. I got an error. Hold on.
You want me to raise Aletha and H-Town?
H-Town and Aletha, yeah, raise them up to raiders.
But we didn't tell them about the initiation.
Bend over.
What about...
I think this boss is making them bend over enough. I don't need to do it as well.
I was gonna say we did that all night.
Should he be raider? Or does it matter?
Say again?
Zealostor is mercenary, or should he be raider since he's been...
Yeah, you can make him raider as well. Zelastor, what was your main? Has it always been Zelastor, or was it something else originally?
It's always been Zelastor.
So it's just, yeah. So that's it. It's fine.
And Black Warlock.
Black Warlock, yeah, you can raise him up as well.
Okay.
Now remember, as raiders, you guys have a responsibility to actually come into raids. If you don't come into the raids, if you miss often, that raider rank drops. It'll drop down to mercenary, and then it'll drop back down to what's the next one down? I think townsfolk. So attending raids, that's the only gift I can give you, this rank. And since you've earned it, you've actually come to at least 3 or 4 of them, there you go, you got it. That means that you have extra gold that you can use to repair. You can look at tab 1 and grab anything you want from tab 1 from any of the guilds. And that's basically it. Now, if you lose the rank, you can regain it. There's no penalty. So don't take it like that. You just have to attend raids again. There's plenty of people that have lost rank and then come back and started raiding again.
Squad, you okay?
We need a feast up. I'll put one up for everybody. And then we need flask. If you have your own flask, please use it. Squad medic, you there?
I said he was falling asleep earlier.
Let me text him.
Alright, so I can take him out, have Alethea go down to the bottom. Is that okay? And have Neytiri go heals. Does that make sense? It'll only be for half an hour.
Zell, you need one.
Squad, are you good for one more pull or what?
I texted him. He's not.
I think he's done. Yeah, I'm going to have to take him out.
Hey, Squad, do you want a hearth out for us?
He's asleep. He hit that floor hard. Alright, so Neytiri and Lightbringer, you guys are healing the upstairs group. Alethea, you're doing the downstairs. And since we have less people here, Azula, I'm going to leave you upstairs. I'm sending Guitar, Zelastor, and Skarsgård up downstairs. So that's 4 people going down, and we have 8 people staying up. 8 DPS. Is it 8? 6 DPS staying up. Do you guys think you can handle that downstairs by yourself, or do you need one more, you think?
Hard to say.
Alright. So Azula, you're staying upstairs. Use your flask if you have one. If you don't have one, bum one off of somebody if you can. Lightbringer, if you can. Anybody have an extra one for Lightbringer?
I'm good.
Good? Okay.
Are both warriors going down?
Yes, both warriors are going down. Both hunters, 2 hunters are going down. Caravito's staying up.
Thanks.
Trust the old guys, but he's right.
Alright, starting the pull. Good luck, everyone.
5, 4.
Remember, follow the mechanics. Soul Fracture on me, Tony. Copies are up. Kill the copies. All range should be on the copies. One spike is up. We can ignore it. Remember to push back those skellies back to the skull if you can. Fractures up, 20 the boss. Kill the copies. Spike is gonna go soon. Get ready. Come into the healing circle if you have one. Very good. Soul Fracture on me. Kill the copies. Take those circles to the skull.